Hi, this is a video for the new moon in Aries happening on Tuesday, 24th, March 24th. And it's actually the start of the astrological new year because in astrology, the new year doesn't start in January but in March with the new moon in Aries. So let's see what's going on with the cards. Um, So the first thing that we can see with this card, which is the Magic Isis, and it's the Magician in traditional tarot. Well, good news is that we've been trained for these times for we've been preparing for a very long time and possibly many lifetimes. And we have all the tools and all the resources and everything that we need to face what's ahead of us. We have it. We have the strength. We have everything. And maybe we don't feel like this. Maybe we're like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm not prepared. I don't know what to do. This is your mind talking. But you actually have everything you need. You're strong enough. You have everything. It's because you've been preparing for this, even if you didn't know, but your soul knew. And so yeah, we've been preparing, and it's all good because we have everything we need. And there is an awakening that is happening right now, and many people are awakening. It's like yeah, it's the end of winter, it's spring, and we're waking up. Nature is waking up, and there's this rebirth that is happening. And it's happening all around us. And there is this, people are awakening to a new reality, new consciousness. There is something big that is happening everywhere around the world. And we also see that we are letting go of stability and old structures. Everything, all of this it's falling apart, and which is very scary because it is, because when there's no stability, you're like, well, what now? But it's all happening for a reason, and we're all there cannot be creation without destruction. And right now we're in the destruction part where everything falls apart and nothing works. Like the old way is not working, so there needs to be this crumbling down of everything and destruction so we can create. And so there can be this rebirth. So yes, there's a lot of instability, and right now we are blind and confused, and there's no clarity so much, and we're in between. We're in between two things. We're in between two worlds, and and we don't know what's going on. Um, and we may also feel that we need to protect ourselves, or there's this fear that is very contagious, because it's very natural and normal to feel fear. It's, as human beings, that's what happens, and it's okay when we're facing the unknown, when we don't feel anything that's stable anymore, and it's really our survival instinct that kicks in, and well, we can feel a lot of fears, and but we're being asked to really learn how to master the mind so that we don't freak out, and we're being asked to find this silence and quiet by going inside, and really that's why it's really, really good to have a practice like yoga, meditation, whatever the practice is, but something that really helps you to go back to yourself, that you do on a daily basis. And that way you can really train your mind and find this inner space where you listen and you receive, and it's not coming from the mind. It's not like this crazy talk about fear and distraction and whatever. It comes from the center of your being, and you can really feel nourished and just calm down and let all those fears go, because there's also a lot of purification that is happening right now, and so a lot of fears and traumas are surfacing to be healed and liberated. So that's why we all feel, maybe not all, but a lot of people are feeling a lot of fear, panic, everything, and kind of feeling as if they were reliving their traumas. But this is all because it's being healed. And yes, we have the Queen of Cups, which is here to well, it's all about the emotions, the emotional world, and the waters, the emotional waters, and it's really about mastering your emotions and learning how to surf the wave instead of being drowned and freaking out. So yes, there's potentially gonna be a lot of emotions, but it's our job now to learn how to gain perspective and distance between our emotions and ourselves, because we're not our emotions. It's just waves that go through us. But yeah, it's important to feel your emotions, because if you don't, it will come back and full force. So it's really important not to block anything, but really it's just energy. When you manage to have enough distance, then emotions are just, it's just energy going through you, and because it wants to be released. And it's actually a really good thing when you're able to feel all these feelings and let them just without resistance, just let them go through you, and then they're actually liberated, and you that's also how you heal. So it's very important. But to understand this process, it's not because you feel a lot of fear or whatever that it's because you're repeating something. Sometimes it's because you are actually you're healing, and so it's really important to have this understanding so you can really let it go. Because if you resist and you block, like, then it's just gonna stay. It's gonna be stuck. Yeah. So yeah, mastery over the emotions. We have the moon. The moon for the new moon. The moon is about. The moon tells us about the mystery. It's kind of mystical. It's a mystical card. It's about emotions and change and instability, and also the mystery that there's magic quality to the moon, and it's asking us to really surrender to the flow of life, what's going on around us, inside, outside, and just it's about accepting that we don't know what's going on. We're kind of in the dark right now, and who knows what's gonna happen, and it's okay. It's asking us to be comfortable with the unknown, with the mystery, with change, and with instability. Because instability is gonna be here for a while. And we also have the fortune, which is the wheel of fortune in traditional tarot. And this also is a card about change, instability, and it's also about karma. And there's a lot of karma that is being released individually and collectively, and we can see it that right now on the planet we're kind of witnessing the consequences of how we've been treating the planet, and as a collective we are facing the consequences and the karma that comes with it. So yeah, there's a lot of change movement. There's so much happening, and it's really important to trust and have hope and know that we are protected, we are guided, and we're not being punished. It's not it's all this is happening. It's a big purification and healing, so we can build something new and something that is more aligned, with the heart. But before all that happens, it's gonna be chaotic and unstable and scary for a while, and it's okay. It's really important that we are comfortable and with everything that happens right now. And we are being guided by death, our friend. So yeah, death is guiding us right now in this process. Big transformation, big death. I love this card. I think it's really, really needed, letting go of anything that is not serving us, and that's just what we need to do. So we have death, and we also have this big, bold vision that is guiding us, and that is telling us that it's way bigger than us, or what's happening, and we're being asked to have perspective, to change our perspective and understand the bigger picture, what's going on here. Yeah, it's we don't. It's so big. We cannot understand what's going on with our little human minds, but we need to trust this big bold vision and change perspective, like birds. When they fly high in the sky, they have another perspective. We also have a bee, which is all about community and coming together, and that we're not alone, that we're gonna do this all together. It's this togetherness, this working together, changing things together, that is really the new world is all about community and being together, and yeah, everybody working together on the same level. And so we're doing this, and we have Pandora's gift, which is, if you know what happened, Pandora's box was opened by, I don't know who opened it. I don't remember, but a lot of disasters and horrible things came out of this box, and the only thing that stayed in the box at the end, after all the terrible things were released, hope was left. So that's what's going on. We have hope, and we have faith, and we trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, and we're all in this together, and we chose to be here at this time on Earth, so we know what we're doing, even if sometimes we don't know, but we know. And we have the beautiful sun that is asking us to keep up, and we're doing a great job. And even if right now it's very chaotic and maybe dark sometimes, the sun is still here. The sun is still rising every morning. So it's all good. And yes, it's time to release the old and rest, which is weird because it's autumn and it's spring right now, but everything is upside down. Because it's spring, it's beautiful, but we cannot go outside. And yeah, we need to release the old and rest. And we have the hermits, retreat and recharge. So it's really about taking care of our needs, taking care of ourselves, and rest, and go inside. And it's a great time for meditation, because there's not so much we can do outside. There are less distractions, so it's a really good time to meditate. You have a lot of online classes, so many teachers are giving online classes, so I think it's a great time to meditate. And we have the White Witch, very springtime card, be the light. So yes, if it's dark, then you're the light, you know. If you don't find the light, you are the light. Magic. Yeah, find your inner magic. Be the light for yourself and others. And we have reishi mushroom, defying gravity. So it's all about, yes, there is a lot of transformation and kind of letting go and releasing. And I think it's important to find the lightness in all this, lightness of being, lightness. Find the joy in the little things that make you happy in life. So yes, exciting times to be on this planet. Take care of yourself, drink tea, cook yummy food, rest, meditate, take long baths. This really helps. And yeah, thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be posting more. And yeah, see you soon.